in the box. Prices on those have gone up. 23,000 yen for that. The Genesis Nomad is something you definitely don't see very often. 110,000 yen for that. Hey there, refurbers and scruffy looking nerve herders. It's me, scruffy looking RGB, and we're at one of my favorite places, you know. Got a new Hardoff. Looky here, we have Rob the Robot for 13,000 yen. I don't come across this very often. It even has the box. That is a very interesting find indeed. It says just some scratches and dirt and grime. That would be very cool to have. There's a Famicom in the box back there too for 1650. It is the later model. It's a pretty faded box, but they have that. There's a Game Boy Pocket in there for about 3,850. Some Pokemon games for the GameCube. Sapphire and Ruby. Looks like it comes with something. Oh, the little connector to play Game Boy Advance games, I think. Your PSPs. Got Super Mario Brothers in the box. Not the best box I've seen, but it's okay. Even Rockman 5 for 5,500. That doesn't seem too bad. And a Super Famicom back there too in the box. They do have some cool Transformers here too. Even got Optimus Prime. I don't know if it has the complete box, but it has like the styrofoam. 8,000, that's pretty cool. That's what I like to see. Junk corner. So let's get into that. Quite a few nice things here in the junk corner. They have a Sharp Famicom Twin. It is, it has the cable with it, so that's nice. Controllers, doesn't look too bad. It says it doesn't read games. I'm guessing that's the disc system part, probably needs a new belt. There's a Game Gear for not bad price. I haven't seen it for that cheap in a long while. 2,700. It says there's rust. That's not a good sign. 8,800 for this this icy blue N64. It comes with a controller or two. It's pretty nice. It's in fair condition. All right. A bunch of PSPs in here too. PSPs. Some 3DSs. Even some more Game Boy Colors back there for about 4,000 a piece. Some DMGs for less than 3,000 yen. That's pretty rare. 2,750. There's a Neo Geo Pocket Color for 9,000. You don't see those very often. Another Game Gear for 4,000. That one does work though. So that one is working for 4,000. Okay, this place is the Famicom Jackpot, I think. We've got so many Famicoms here. Prices are a little bit more than what I'd like to pay, but I think we can fill our basket today. So today I have a special request by a fellow YouTuber friend of mine, who I will reveal later or down below here. He's looking for a couple things, and one thing he wants is a Famicom disk system, and how perfect is that? Just right in front of me. My very first hunt of the year, and it's just right there. It even has the little disc RAM adapter on top. 1650. That is a pretty good price, so that will most likely go home. So this says the AC adapter is not in there, but you know, this runs on batteries. RAM adapter comes with it. It says, if it works, you're so lucky. Well, we know how to fix these, so probably gonna take that home with me today. We're also looking for a nice conditioned Famicom, and there's a few in the box here. Now there's a decision to be made because this one is quite yellowed, and my fellow YouTuber friend said he would like one that is in good condition. The good thing is the faceplate on that is in really good condition. Although the body's yellowed, so it could be retrobrighted. And here's a very white one, but the downside is it has the very welded on piece in the back, the what do you call that? The power board in these, if you see the little FF, the power boards are very hard to pull off of there. I'm sure he could do it, but this one is definitely in much better condition. They're just not as easy to mod as the older version here. You see there's no FF there. You can also usually tell FF or not by looking inside the cart reader. So if you look inside and there's no metal case around the cartridge, that means you got an older version, and they're much easier to mod because the boards are easily popped out. Whereas if you find one of these with the FF on it, usually it means the inside is going to be have a metal. You can kind of see that. So there's like a metallic bit around it. You kind of see that there, and there's metal around it. That means it has the later version, and it's a little bit more difficult to mod because it's kind of a pain to pull that back power board off. But yeah, so that's kind of the conundrum. We got two here, a very white one, a very yellow one, both in a box. And he didn't specify he wanted a box, but maybe I'll keep the box. Who knows? Maybe he'll want the box, I don't know. But definitely one of these would be perfect. So yeah, we came across two very awesome Famicoms today that I'm looking for, so that is a bonus. So let's take a look a little bit further and see what else we can find. We have a complete Super Famicom. It's a little dingy, but it's not yellowed, so I think a good wash would make this really shine. But 2,200 yen, and it comes with the adapter and two controllers. Looks pretty nice. Here is just the unit itself for the exact same price. Doesn't know if it works or not. Here's an 880 yen Super Famicom. It is not a one chip from what I can tell, but very soon Voltar will have his new mod coming out where you can get the crispiest RGB out of any old Super Famicom, so I'm looking forward to that. Save a lot of these old Super Famicoms from the graveyard. So we move along and we see there is a nice N64 here for about 3,300 yen. Little scruffies, things missing there, but pretty cool though. So Some GameCubes for reasonable prices. 2000, it says it does not read discs. But these are all Pico mod friendly, I think. Bunch of Wii U's here. 1,000 yen for a Wii U. Nice. 2,700 for a black Wii U. We do have some PS2 Slims. 2,200 for a... What version is it? 75,000? We have another one that is 3,300, and it does come with the adapter. Doesn't read discs though. I really do like the form factor of the slim PS2s. They're pretty cool. Various tech. Got some Technos CD players. Some fully boxed PS4 controllers here. 2,200 yen. It says the battery's bad and the stick is bad. I've got another one here. The seal is broken. The seal's peeling off, it says. Gran Turismo 2, or PlayStation 2, Gran Turismo 3, PlayStation 2. 5,500. It looks faded, I think? I'm not sure. From Nojima Denki in Tokorozawa. Way back in the day, probably 1990-ish. 92, 93, I can't remember. 95, maybe I'm wrong. Wii. Got a cockpit Optech here for a... What is this for? Mega Drive? Interesting. For Sony. It says Sony. Huh. Very interesting. Got N64 GameCube games, Super Famicom games, family computer games. Look at all that. All that fun. This is supposed to be a pretty good game here. It's really scruffy. This Spuddy Sumo. But might be worth picking up. Mahjong. Got Family Star Baseball. Dragon Ball. Bangirian Bay. Super Mario 3. Super Mario Brothers. What is this? Championship Roadrunner. Got Family Star Baseball 1988. What's it? Harikiri Stadium. More golf. Some mahjong to the ceiling. So basically everything in there is $1 if it's not labeled. So I might have to grab that sumo game. Got Super Famicom controllers in here. Various condition. It's not bad condition. 330. Got an RF modulator for the Famicom there. Got some Super Famicom controllers. Oh, what's this? Here's a Super Joy card. Somebody got hungry or angry. Probably angry. Or they fed it to their dog. It's pretty cool. Hudson Soft controller. Super Joy card, Hudson Soft. $880 for that one. Anything interesting in here? Nope. Most of these are $330. $330. Nothing too rare or interesting in there. continue on with the PlayStation controllers. PS2, PS3, that is really faded blue. Really faded there. Oh, that's not that bad though. Oh, but that is pretty faded. Look at that. I'm looking for a matching blue controller for my blue PlayStation 2. I refurbished a while back. What do we got back there? Oh, look at that. We got one of these one-handed PlayStation controllers. That's kind of cool. And more PS3 and PS2. What do we got over here? AC adapters. I think this is a Sony PlayStation Slim adapter. It doesn't have a price on it, so maybe that means it's 100 yen. What is this? Sony? It looks like a laptop battery. Here's another Sony AC adapter. I could use one of these. What is this? PlayStation Talkman. It's got a microphone. Oh, for the PSP. Interesting. PlayStation mouse. 2,000 yen. Wow. Are they that rare? There's a Namco gun. 880. That's pretty cool. Ooh, what's this? Looks like Mega Drive or MSX. I can't tell. Look at this gunshot. You don't see those very often. Made in Taiwan. Switch 1 and 2. That's pretty cool. I found a Game Boy charger thing, battery extension for the Game Boy, and a Mega Drive game. What do we got? Blockout, 550. No game that has the manual in there. That's pretty cool. PlayStation controllers. There's a Dreamcast controller in here. 550. It's quite loose, quite yellowed. Oh, here's something that's pretty cool. That's pretty cheap for a Densha de Go controller. 1650. It looks complete. It's a little bit damaged there. It's hard to know what's on the inside, but 1650 doesn't seem bad. 1,650 yen. Okay, they have quite a few retro games here, especially for the Famicom. They got a little ranking there, a little section you can test things out. I don't see a Famicom up here, but they do have, oh, look at that, they've got Bomberman 2, 4,900, very classic Famicom game there. Oh, we got Rockman 6, which is a great Rockman edition. 2,700. It's not a bad price for that. You know, I'm a big Rockman fan. We got some Famicom Disk System games in here too. We got Golf Japan. Cool, 880 for that. Oh, look at this. We've got Super Mario Brothers 2 in its little case, and it even has the instruction manual, looks like. That's pretty rare to come by. 2,200 yen for that. That might be a good one to pick up. I'm sure our friend wouldn't mind having a Super Mario Brothers 2. I'm sure I wouldn't mind having Super Mario Brothers 2. What's this? We've got Monster World 3 for the Mega Drive. Don't see that loose very often. 2,200. Seems like a good price. Some more controllers in there. Some more games in the box here. Sonic Wing for the Neo Geo. Sonic Wings 2 for the Neo Geo. 3,900. That seems like a really good deal for Neo Geo. I mean, I know Sonic Wings 2 on the Super Famicom, I think, is much more expensive, if I'm not mistaken. That's cool. Got some Mega Drive games, or Master System games. 8,800 for Outrun. It's a beautiful box, though. Got Versus Excite Bike on the Famicom Disk System there. It's pretty cool. Quite a few games in the boxes here. Let's take a look at some more Famicom games. We've got Ganbare Goemon 2, 5,000 for that. Super Mario Brothers. This is one I've been wanting to grab for a while. 4,400 in the box. Prices on those have gone up. For certain, here's a bit more faded one for about 2,700. Yoshi's Egg, Yoshi no Tamago. That's pretty cool. It's Yoshi's Tamago. It's a cute box. Famicom box there. Tennis. What else we got? Oh, here we got MSX game in there. We got Goonies. That's always cool to come across. 2,200 for Goonies. Yoshi's Island for 880 in the box. Super Famicom. Classic. Cute box. And I love this artwork here. It's Harikiri Stadium 3 for the Famicom. Hard case. I'm sure the game is not all that up to snuff these days, but that box is really cute. So, have some AV Famicoms here. Fairly yellowed one. They just have all of these Famicom games that go on forever and ever. Ice Climber for 880. That's a pretty good price for that. Ice Climber, Drymon, Mario Golf, Popeye, Buggy Pepper. Got Gay, one of my favorites. Rockman 5 for 1,100. That's a good deal. Rockman 5 is always great. Rockman 3. You get 2 Rockmans for 2,200 yen. We've got Kid Dracula. That's a beautiful game as well. Rockman 3, another one. Ultraman. Loads and loads of Famicom games. Look at all of them. They should go on forever and ever. There's not a bad price for Final Fantasy 3. 550. You don't see it for that price anymore. There's 2 for 880. Okay, they do have a Pikachu N64. Those are always fun to come across. 23,000 yen for that. Looks like the sticker is missing, or something's going on with that little white spot there. I don't know what that is. So PC Engine here too for about 20,000 yen. Looks complete. It's hard to see what the condition of the controller is though. Here is a bit more expensive Famicom. I don't know which price it is, if it's this 4,400 or this 2,700, but it's fairly white. Plethora of Super Famicoms and Dreamcasts are like 6,600. That doesn't seem bad. Why is that so cheap? N64s. What is this? Loopy. Wow, this is interesting. Loopy Casio. My Seal Computer. Very interesting stuff there. 49,000. There's a 3DO for 16,000. And a Panasonic 3DO Interactive in FZ1. 16,500 for that. So 2 different types of 3DOs. I didn't know that there were 2 types, but I guess there are. Atomic Purple Game Boy Colors are 8,800. It's a GBA for 11,000. That's Spice Orange. Some, what are those? SDs? SPs? And they have a Sega Nomad Genesis in there. Really expensive, 110,000 for that. Don't come across those very often. But, okay, here's something I don't see very often. It's the GameCube with the Game Boy player. And it looks like it includes everything, but for 16,500, that seems like a really good price. It looks really clean too. The box is in good shape. A little bit of scuffs here and there, but it's pretty good deal for that. They do have the Shonen Jump version of the Mini Famicom Classic, so it's pretty cool. It's the regular version. Here's another thing that you don't see very often is this PC Engine shuttle. 19,800. Looks like it comes with a controller and the cable and the adapter. So pretty much complete except the box. I've been wanting to get one of these for a while now. That's so cool looking. There's a clear blue PS2 Fat. I do have one of those that I refurbished a while back. Got Battle Storm up there for 8,800. Ninja Gaiden for 3,000. Draemon 5,500. What do we got here? Ultima, Donkey Kong 2. What is this? Pom Pum Bomp Pop Popin Pop Poppin' Pop. It looks like the guy from Bubble Bobble in there. Never come across that game before. Goemon for 5,500. Downtown, or sorry, not downtown, but Kunio. There's Mario. There is, what is this? Hirake Ponkike. What's that? Mook and Gachapin, sorry. It's a very rare one to find in the box. There's Nazuno Murasame Jo, a very famous Famicom Disk System game, complete, that you don't come across that often. It never came out in the States. It's kind of a Zelda-like action type game, top-down kind of game. That's very cool though. Just a few PC Engine games here that I found. 2,200 for, what is it? Fighting Street. I think this is the precursor to Street Fighter, so nice little bit of history. I'd say that's about what it goes for. It's a little bit scruffy, but it's Fighting Street for the PC Engine. Tobidase Daisaksen. This is another FDS game. Kind of like Harrier, basically. One of those Harrier type games. Very colorful. Pretty cool graphics for what it is. 1,100. It does have the hard case. It's not complete, but kind of cool. Famistar for the, World Stadium. Can't be called Famistar if it's on the PC Engine, can it? 880 yen. Cheap PC Engine cue card there. System card 2.0 for 1,100. Got Momotaro Densetsu 2, volume 45, 850 or 860. Does it say 880? Can't read that. Power League 500. What do we have here? Cosmic Fighter. I think that's like a graphic novel. What is this? Magical Saurus Tour. Saishin Kyoryu Zukan It's like a dinosaur dictionary? Picture dictionary? I don't know. Interesting though. A few Neo Geo colors, Neo Geo Pocket colors for 11,000. You don't see those very often. I was saying the Genesis Nomad is something you definitely don't see very often. 110,000 yen for that. Quite a few SPs here. A pink and a gold and a green. I think that's a Pokemon if I'm not mistaken. Pearl green, maybe it's just a different color, I don't know. There's the Famicom colorways, SP. These are all fairly close to the same price. Yeah, as you can see, they just have console after console after console going all the way down. All the way down, it just keeps going. Mega Drives are quite expensive here. 9,900. Speaking of expensive, they have the Mega Drive CD2, 27,000. I've been coming across these quite a lot recently, and they are about that price. Saturns, 6,000 to 4,000. They do have the black ones, or the dark gray ones too. There's a Dreamcast for 4,900, and some less yellow ones for a little bit more. There's a Dreamcast here for 14,000. And here's a Dreamcast in the box for 6,000. It just has dirt and grime on it. It comes with pretty much everything. So has a 3-month warranty on it. It's pretty good in the box for 6,000 for Dreamcast. I just saw this by Nichibutsu, Moon Cresta. This must be the early roots of Terra Cresta. This is a PC game though. Moon Cresta. I just love the artwork. It's very primitive. Look at the graphics there. Kind of cool though. Moon Cresta. All right, we got some really cool stuff. Check out this haul that we have here. Maybe you can guess what's in there. Quite a bit of stuff in there. So we gotta haul this back to Tokyo.